In today's lesson, we're going to be looking at factors. Now, factors are the numbers that multiply to get a product. Now, remember, product means the answer when we multiply two numbers. So here, the product is 12. And to work out what the factors of 12 are, we need to ask ourselves, what numbers can we multiply to get 12? So I've drawn up this little chart above here, which is always a great strategy to use when you have to find out the factors of a number, because you can go through and test each digit. So 12, 1 times 12 is 12. So 1 and 12 are factors of 12. And there's always, every number is going to be itself, and 1 is always going to be a factor. Now we'll test 2. How many times does 2 go into 12? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 6. So 2 and 6 are factors of 12. Let's test 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. So 3 times 4. So 3 and 4 are factors. Don't need to do 4. 5, 5, 10, 15. Oh, we've gone over. No, not 5. 6, already done 6. 7, 7, 14. No, 8, 8, 16. No, 9, 9, 18. No. So 1, 12, 2, 6, 3, and 4 are all factors of the number 12. Let's test 16. So obviously 1 and 16 are factors. Now remember, if it's an even number, 2 is always going to be a factor of that number. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So 2 and 8 are factors. Let's test 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. No, let's test 4. 4, 8, 12, 16. So 4 times 4, so just 4 by itself. Let's test 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. No. 6, 6, 12, 18. No. 7, 7, 14, 21. No. 8, we've already got 8. 9, 9, 18. No. So the factors of 16 are 1, 16, 2, 8, and 4. Now, I don't go above 9 unless we're doing, 3-digit numbers, because you're not going to need any numbers higher than that. So in Nuts About Number, you're going to be asked to do this activity as well as in our main part of our lesson. So in the main part of the lesson, you're going to be sharing a collection of lollies amongst 5 friends to make lolly bags. So you're going to have 20 bananas, 42 freckles, 35 frogs, and so on. Now, if I was you, I would definitely do this working out on paper and insert it into my slides. But I'm sharing these lollies amongst 5 friends. Now, I'm more of a visual learner, so I'm definitely going to be drawing 5 bags so I can see these are the bags that are going to go to my 5 friends. So I have to share the lollies equally. So if I have 20 bananas, I need to share 20 into the 5. So I'm going to do 20 divided by 5, which equals 4. And I know that 4 times 5 equals 20. So 4 and 5 are factors of 20. So I can do the inverse operation like we did last week. 4 times 5 equals 20. Okay. Yep, that works. So now I'm going to put in 4 bananas into each lolly bag. I'm just going to write 4B because I know what that means, like that. Now, once you've shared all the lollies, there's more lollies in your question. You'll have your whole bag. Now, you're presented with a problem here. 42 divided by 5, okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, equals 8, but remainder 2. So if you're sharing lollies equally, I wonder what you're going to do with those 2. And that's up for you to decide. So I'm going to share 8 freckles in each bag. And the inverse operation of that is 8 times 5, which equals 40, which does work because we have our remainder 2 here, which we could add on. So the next question, once you've shared all your lollies, is to record your answers as multiplication and division number sentences, which is just exactly this, what I've done here. Okay, so test it with division, then do the inverse operation. You should do this in your working out anyway, but in case you don't, that's part of the question. The third question is to find factors of each number. So factors of these numbers here of lollies. So just like we did in our warm-up, we need to find 20, 42, 35, etc. So refer back to your chart. Obviously 20 is going to be 1 and 20. 2, we'll just have to halve 20, which is 2 and 10. 3, I know 3 won't work because that's an even number there. 3, even number doesn't matter. 3, 6, 9, 12, 8, 15, 18, 21. No, 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So 4 and 5, which is what we had in our answer here. Let's test 6, 6, 12, 18, no, 7, 14, 21, no, 8, 6, no. So these are the factors of 20. So 1, 20, 2, 10, and 4 and 5. So you need to find the factors for all of the lollies. The fourth question says, create equivalent number sentences. Now you'll remember the word equivalent means equal. Now we have the base word, it's kind of similar, looking like equal there. That's always a hint that we can use. Equivalent means the same as, so an equivalent number sentence would be something like 2 times 20 equals 4 times 5. So it's essentially asking you to do two sets of factors next to each other using an equal sign because they both mean 20. Oh, that should be a 10. That's a mistake. And you'd pick that up in your editing. So 2 times 10 is 20. 4 times 5 is 20. Okay. And lastly, it says calculate the cost of all lollies if each lolly costs 5 cents. So you'll just go through each lolly and multiply it by 5. So 20 times 5, what does that equal? 42 times 5, what does that equal? And etc. That's today's lesson. If you have any questions, have them ready for the Zoom. Otherwise, post them in your Google Classroom.